Hey everyone, it's Alan Schimmel from DevOps.com and DevOps TV, and we're here live on the floor at Jenkins World for another great interview. To my left, Kolby Allen of Watchguard. Kolby, welcome.
Thank you.
Is it Kolby or Cody?
Kolby with an L.
Kolby,
Yeah.
like the cheese.
Like the cheese, but spelled with a K.
With a K.
Yep.
Cool, man. All right, Kolby Allen of Watchguard. So you're actually speaking. As soon as you're done here, you're going to deliver your speech.
Yes, I'm going to go talk about some things that we do.
Well, unfortunately, most of the people watching this weren't here to see it. So give us a little preview. What are you talking about?
Yeah, so, Watchguard has been kind of going through an interesting transformation with this new cloud product, which is the team that I sit on. I lead the DevOps and the architecture team. And we've been leveraging CI/CD and really, transforming and looking at what that looks like, especially coming from a more traditional embedded systems model where you had, a more push that button and you're building once a day, less continuous and more waterfall. But in that, we figured out how to leverage Jenkins. We're 100% in on AWS, so it's a matter of integrating with their security tools and having Jenkins communicate with that. My team has made a huge push towards minimizing burning in any type of credential. So in that case, we use IAM for everything, both at the Jenkins level and at our services level.
Fantastic. So Kolby, it's so interesting. First of all, my heart's in security, right? I know WatchGuard for a long time.
Yeah.
A long time. And I've always wondered, with the advent of cloud, what does that do for a firewall company, right? And now we're starting to see the migration, the evolution into this.
So the first steps was, providing our firewall on those platforms. So we do have if we're on AWS.
Virtual firewalls.
But more importantly, I think it's the feature add that the cloud adds to a traditional networking appliance. The product that we're working on is to aggregate data and provide that visibility, and then store that data very securely and really limit reach of that so that you can get your reports and have that availability. And also then provide a platform for WatchGuard to move forward in embracing the cloud, bringing on new security products, authentication services, some of our other existing products that are in the cloud but are going to move more into this platform so we can provide this unified application that users can log into to monitor, configure their firewalls, to detecting threats on their endpoints, to just having MFA, providing MFA as a service.
Sure.
That's all integrated underneath your security vendors, umbrella.
So I actually just came off a panel I had brought here on DevSecOps. It was an interesting, lively discussion on, how do we make DevSecOps real, right? How do we get developers, right, and non-security people to understand security is their job too, and what they need to do to make everyone's stuff more secure. But secondly, let's be realistic, Kolby, a lot of security people they don't want to integrate too much with the dev and the ops. And I'm wondering at WatchGuard, as a traditional security company, how you guys deal with that?
Well, we still have a single team that overviews all the security and in our case really controls mostly our IAM policies and our build system. But we do take in, because we use GitHub for everything, let developers, submit requests to those, submit changes, track those bugs in Jira, so we do have some type of tracking. And then at the same time, leveraging tools. So, I think part of the training and that is to provide visibility to, what's going on there. So we let the dev environment be a little bit more free and then run scanning. We leverage a lot of Netflix's tools in order to view those things. And then also just our team doing random audits of different things.
Excellent.
I'm lucky because we've hired a lot of developers that have worked with AWS, so they kind of understand the least privilege model. It's always a struggle to work in least privilege because as you're working, you didn't want to use a new API in Amazon. Well, least privilege will lock you from doing that because you didn't get dedicated access to that. So it's a give and take. I think what's hard is it's a growing thing for us. It's not ever the same every day. We're trying to not block developers while keeping security first and foremost, and training developers on that security and let them see visibility into ramifications of their choices.
Got it. So Kolby, we're about out of time because it's getting rushed here, but You know, I honestly, I'm really happy to hear this move forward from WatchGuard. Um, will it still be the red boxes though? Or?
Yeah, I mean, you get the red box, and the red box, it's going to send data to the red cloud.
All right, to the red
But
cloud.
it's yellow because it's Amazon. But
Right, all right.
but no, it's still your red boxes. But I think it's us working to take that red box that is just not primarily lived on your edge, and extending what that edge is and what that looks like, and to increase the the ability of those things.
Well, we'll be looking forward to seeing how it goes, man, and continued success with it.
Awesome, thank you.
All right. Kolby Allen, WatchGuard, speaking here at Jenkins World. This is Alan Schimmel for DevOps.com and DevOps TV.